This video is all about counterclaims. Counterclaims, that's, again, a very important part of argumentative writing. Why is it important? Well, for one, if you disagree with someone and you don't show your understanding of their point of view and what they believe and what they know, then you have lost that argument already. If you don't respect the other person's views, you've lost that argument. Counterclaim is how we show the opposing side that we get what they're saying, and it's also where we can point to the flaws in what the other person's saying and take their argument apart. And I have here a counterclaim flowchart, and you're going to see a link below this video to see just how to use this flowchart and how to make it, how to build a paragraph out of it, basically. There's a few parts to the counterclaim. So this whole essay, whatever you've been arguing, that this is your time with this counterclaim paragraph to go against it. So the first step is to turn against your own argument. If this whole argument you've been arguing that Batman is better than Superman, this is the point where we say, some may claim that Superman's better, and you elaborate. So it's very important that we give the other side, say some may claim, or any of these sentence starters, and elaborate. What does the other side say? Show that you understand their views, go into depth with it. The next step is a turn back. That's when, you said some people claim that Superman's better, however, or still, or but, that then you were going back to your own argument and making a comparison between the two. So you've set up the beginning of this counterclaim by showing the other side, then showing your side. How do you prove the other side wrong? How do you say, someone gave an argument, how do you say that's wrong? I'm going to give you 3 ways to do that. One way is they made a faulty assumption. So maybe their facts are wrong, or maybe they're just assuming some idea about the other side. So the opposing side mistakenly assumes. Maybe we can go give some examples about that in a moment. Maybe it's true what they're saying. Maybe the other side made a perfectly good point and they have perfectly good facts, but those facts are not important enough. They are not strong enough. They are not as important as your own facts. So yes, you're right. Superman has all these abilities and these other facts, but he was born with that, and that it doesn't. And Batman had to fight to become the person he is. Whatever it is, you're saying that those things that they're saying are, you made a good point, but it's not good enough. Maybe their values are wrong. Maybe the other side's failing to see a bigger picture, or failing to see an idea of true value. The other side, the opposing side, does not see the value of. And those are some sentence starters for you. Whatever you say, it's always important that you're bringing in sources and evidence from research in this. So this is supported by, and you give an author's name, and you give the year to support your own ideas. And you end with bringing it all together. The opposing side is clearly wrong because. We can reject the opposing side because. Make it very clear that you've looked at all the evidence and you still are arguing for your own side. Let's see what this looks like. So we've been having this argument about cats and dogs, which make better pets. And for the sake of argument, I don't want to offend the cat people, but for the sake of argument, I've been saying that dogs make better pets than cats. So how would we start this? Well, I gave the turn against starts with some people claim. So let's do that. Some people claim. Now we start by mentioning the other side, that cats make better pets than dogs. Why would someone think that? Well, because they clean up after themselves. That's a good point. They are more independent, and they, what's like another thing? Let's get a full picture. Are easier to manage and care for. All right, and some might say they're more intelligent too. Some even argue cats show more intelligence in this independence. Let's turn back. However, so you've elaborated on the other side. You've gotten all these reasons that cats are better. Now just elaborate on your side a little bit. However, dogs are the independence cats show is really a kind of apathy. Dogs make needier pets because they care for us more deeply. So that's the thing. So I'm taking specific things that they're saying here, and I'm turning it against that. Is there any faulty assumptions that are making any faulty values? I've taken this value of independence and said, no, that's wrong. That independence in an animal is not a great value because it's just another way of saying they don't care about you. Is there anything true but irrelevant? That also might be, you might argue that they're true. We said it's true that cats are more independent and don't need us as much, but I've turned that into a plus for our side. What else can we say? Furthermore, the claim that cats are more intelligent is completely mistaken. I'm going to bring in evidence to support this, to support what I just said. This evidence, the evidence for dogs' superior intelligence was made clear in an Australian neurology study. And I have a quote from here. It seems dogs have about 530 million more neurons versus opposed to 50 more in cats. This means that that dogs have more than twice the brain power as their feline counterparts here. Cool. How do we bring it all together? We need those rebuttal sentences. So let's see what we said here. The opposing side is clearly wrong. Okay. We can reject the opposing side. We might say something like, after looking at all the evidence, we can reject the opposing side. You might even emphasize it, like clearly reject the opposing side. The loyalty of dogs, superior intelligence, and the care they show far outweighs and negates the I guess simplicity, would you say, or that cats make an easier pet, the ease you get from caring for a cat. All right, this is the start of a thing here. Basically, what we're going to do, this is our paragraph. We're going to combine it all together, and we should have some sort of flow building this. Check it out. This is a complete paragraph. We look at the other side. We have recorded evidence here. We've supported our side. I might improve this by going deeper, but that is the essence of a counterclaim. Thank you for your time and keep practicing.